Paradox. Not the bad paradox, the good paradox. Not the paradox that's gonna kill you. The paradox that's like, the paradox that's the paradox that's gonna. Okay, so in this video, we will be discussing Paradox, both the demo and the sneak peeks. We will start off with the demo, what I like about it and what I don't like. Then we will move on to the sneak peeks and what I think of them. Plus, I will be adding a surprise at the end of this video. It's a surprise, I'm not going to tell you what it is, come on, man. Right, let's move on to the demo, eh? First off, we start with the good. I just love the game. The entire game is as fun as the original one. The generation is good. I don't know much about it, but it's still good. There are some new features like ripping the vines fuck off this closet, Paradox's new version of locked rooms, and this pipe room where you spin the valves to get to the next room. I don't know what else to call it, don't blame me. There's also new entities that replace the original ones, like how Root replaces Rush and Ambush at the same time, by being both. You get a 50-50 chance of a rebound, so you're either fucked or not fucked. And also, I like how Stalker replaces Screech, but instead of just spawning in dark rooms, this guy spawns in every room. Well, not every room, but you know what I mean. I also like Il Vedetto's Chase and the room types in it. Sorry if I absolutely butcher that name, but look at this room generation. This is absolute art right now. And I also love the absolute banger that plays in Il Viola's shop. It's absolutely beautiful. There's also this new light called the Misleading Light. Yeah, I don't know what to say about it. We have no info on this guy. It's pretty cool though, yeah, I don't know. I also think that it's cool that Paradox has introduced a name to the death cutscenes, the Null Zone. It's a nice name, and I think it sort of makes sense to name an area like this, that name. Okay, well, now that we're done with the good things, let's move on to the bad things. So, there aren't many bad things to say about this, but of course, when you release a demo, you always have to expect bugs and such. Anyways, first up, Il Vedetto's chase animation. The bit at the start. I know it's the demo, but damn, this entity's got some high sensitivity. I mean, just look at how fast his head goes from up to down, with a flash right here. Second thing, Root. I know Root was in the good things section, but this guy causes literal earthquakes. He's shaking my screen like he's trying to rattle me out of the fucking locker. By the way, ouch. My ears hurt from the amount of times this guy rebounds and I hear his sound go. But apart from that, there aren't many bad things that I'll be talking about. So, now we get to move on to the sneak peeks. Okay, so first up, I'm covering sneak peeks 3 and 4. Why 2 at the same time? Well, they cover the same area, so it makes sense. But anyways, now we move on to those ones. I'm going to start off by saying the chase area has had an absolute redesign. Well, not a redesign, more like a renovation, if you know what I mean. Look at these rooms. They're completely different from the original, and I love that. And also, we've got a new cutscene. I'll play it for you. Pretty cool, right? I'm loving the sewer area's design, and the fact how we don't just jump into darkness at the end of it like in the demo. Let's move on to the sneak peek 5. Alright, so to start off this one, this guy. I've forgotten what he's called, but he looks pretty cool. The area this puzzle takes place in is massive. guys. This was probably a storage area, but then was turned into this guy's home. May I also say that the puzzle for this room looks like it will be difficult. I think that's cool, you know. Also, is that Curious Light pulling on a fucking truck? Since when could they do that? But anyways, I'm gonna go on to Sneak Peek 6. Sneak Peek 6 is way past cool, to say the least. The fact how the lab we started isn't even the real one is pretty cool. Check out this fucking design. I love this design, despite it being pretty much devoid of color. When I look at this, I think Portal 2, which is pretty cool because I loved Portal 2. Also, we get to speak to Il Viola about his brother. Yeah, this guy. This is pretty good, and it gets better with each sneak peek. And about that surprise, sorry, but I didn't have it prepared in time, so it'll be here in the next video. But anyways, I think this is where I leave you, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. You can give it a like and possibly subscribe, or not, your decision. Anyways, I will be seeing you all in the next video. Bye!